Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel for everything Arsenal and everything football. Thanks for being here. I hope you're all doing well. And it's a big, big game this weekend. And obviously, Arsenal and United, the rivalry has been there even before our time. So it's always a big game. And who best to discuss the combined 11 with than three special guests with me? I'll start with the Arsenal fan because, Arsenal always comes first. Thomas from Arsenal Fan Reviews. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great, thank you. Getting nervous as we get towards the game, but thanks for having me on the channel as always.
Yeah, this is one game we never like losing. I'd rather lose the Tottenham game than United. Ruben from GGMU TV, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm awesome. And Tess from the same channel, Glory, Glory, Man United, how are you? He's can you hear me? Oops, he's gone again. But yeah, we'll try and get him back. But yeah, we'll be doing a combined 11 with these guys. So Ruben, how much are you looking forward to the game?
I'm very nervous. We lost to Sheffield United yesterday. I was not happy after that match at all. I'm getting worried, and obviously Arsenal beat us last time at Old Trafford by a penalty. We've been in good form. We were top of the league, but we're only 1 point behind City. Well, it won't be that bad if we lose to you. You're quite way behind us. So I'm not too worried about losing this match, but if we lose two games on the bounce, it's not the best.
Yep. Awesome. And Thomas, you're looking forward to the game?
Yeah, I mean, as I said, I'm quite nervous, but I think we can go out there, try and get a win. I mean, our squad's been in form recently. Our best team, Cedric's been outstanding. Leno's been making really good saves. And like you said, Ruben, with United losing yesterday, it will definitely knock their confidence. So I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. He's gone. Let's try one more time. Let's try one more time again. Still loading.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, but you're breaking up. You're breaking up a bit. Are you good? Are you good now?
Hello.
He's gone again, Ruben. I guess we have. I guess we have to go on. I don't know. Yes, we have to go on because I'm already recording. So yeah, combined 11 time. Thomas combined 11 time. It's gonna be a feisty one. I don't know who's gonna be wearing that. So we're going to do a 4-4-2-3-1 formation. So I'll start with you. I'll start with you, Thomas. Leno or David De Gea? This season's form, by the way.
For me, it's got to be Leno. I mean, recently, the saves he's made, and it's not just recently, in the past couple of years, ever since he signed for Arsenal, he has kept us in so many games. And De Gea, in his times, he's also been one of the world's best keepers, but at the moment, got to be Leno. I mean, he's saved us. We could still be in that relegation scrap if it wasn't for him.
Yeah, thank you for that, because I had Ruben say De Gea in their video. So can you explain why you'd prefer De Gea?
De Gea has been one of the best keepers for the past 5 years, but he has made some mistakes like last season. But with Dean Henderson coming in back on from loan from Sheffield United, I think he's upped his game, and I think David De Gea should start in this combined 11.
Thomas, are you hearing that?
Yeah, you say he's been good in the past 5 years, but like you said, he's had his off days. He's not been great at the past couple.
Yeah.
And if we're judging on form recently, I mean, look at last night. De Gea, mistakes all over the place sometimes, the way he played out. So honestly, Leno for me, all the way.
You can't really catch a ball when you're being fouled, so it's hard. It's hard.
I'm gonna agree with some that Ruben will suggest, but this one, I think Leno is such an incredible shot stopper. De Gea is probably the best on his feet and like saving with his feet, but like he's made so many mistakes. Even yesterday, that clearance when they considered the second goal and Maguire passed the ball to him is all over the place. So I'm sorry, Ruben, not being biased, but I'm not gonna give you this one. We're gonna go for Leno in this lineup. And then right back, you're gonna start. Is it gonna be Bellerin, Cedric, or Wan-Bissaka, Ruben?
I think you've got to pick Bellerin. I'm sorry, but on if you're thinking about on the day Wan-Bissaka, I think Wan-Bissaka. But Wan-Bissaka's form recently has been atrocious. He cannot go forward. He cannot cross the ball in the box. He's very good defensively. One-on-one, he's fantastic. But recently, Wan-Bissaka's not been good. I'll have to go with Bellerin.
Wow, Thomas, just explain to him how worse Bellerin is.
Well, I mean, Bellerin, he can do a bit of defending, but going forward, he's just he can't go anywhere. I mean, I'm gonna have to go with Cedric on this one. He's got, let me get my words straight. The past couple of games, he's been outstanding, and even playing out on the left in his unnatural position the other day, he's still done so well. He can defend well. He can get balls out. His passing is absolutely incredible. Some of the passes he made the other day against Southampton, his old team as well, were just outstanding, and he set up a couple of those goals we scored. So it got to be him for me.
Wow, I thought you guys would definitely say Wan-Bissaka because Cedric, a couple of good games. Bellerin has been terrible, Ruben, I'll tell you that. I love Bellerin, but he has been terrible. I think Wan-Bissaka is way better than him. So between Cedric and Bellerin, so both Arsenal players, then if you guys are going for those two, it's not my choice, then you're going to go for Cedric in that position. I would have gone for Wan-Bissaka because of his defending and tackling, but since you both picked Arsenal players, I'll just go with Cedric. And then left back, Ruben, we have Shaw, we have Tierney, we have Telles. What do you prefer?
This is very, very, very close. I think Telles going forward is fantastic, but I think this one's between Tierney and Shaw. Last night, Telles was good, but he got an assist from Maguire, but I think this is between Telles and Shaw. Not Telles and Shaw, Tierney and Shaw. Telles has been not been playing very much, but Shaw's been in form, and so has Tierney. So I think it's between these two. Yeah. It's really, really tight. I do really, really like Tierney. I really like Tierney. But Shaw has played well against Salah. I don't know on this one. What do you think?
Thomas? Shaw, Tierney. I know Shaw has been brilliant in the last few games. I will give him that.
He's really picked up some form lately, but for me, even not as an Arsenal fan, I'm still going to have to go with Tierney because he's been class all the way through this bad run, and still he's doing so well. He's such a leader. I personally think he should be captain of Arsenal right now. And just like Cedric, both of our flanks at the moment, they're so good at passing. I mean, he can set up assists, his crossing into the box as well. If we had someone like Giroud, I swear, Tierney would be top of the assist list at the moment in the Premier League.
Yeah, I would. But Ruben, I'm assuming you're impressed with Shaw recently? I thought Telles was coming to replace Shaw in the team.
Well, so did I, but I think Shaw's upped his game like De Gea's done when Henderson came back. I think that Shaw's upped his game a lot. He had a lot of hate from the United fans. Not many United fans like Shaw, but I really do like Luke Shaw. So I think I really, really do like Tierney, but I'm going to have to go Shaw and back my Manchester United players.
Now, this one is going to be a hard one. And obviously, if I give an answer, it's going to be because I'm biased. So this one, I'm going to put it in the comment section and let people vote on it. So this one, we leave it that way. Centre-back positions, Ruben and Thomas, we have a lot of defenders. We have Maguire, we have Holding, we have Gabriel, we have Luiz, Pablo Mari, Tuanzebe, Bailey. So many defenders. So which two would you pick, Thomas?
For me, I'm gonna have Gabriel. I mean, I know hasn't really featured recently because of that positive test he got for the virus, of course. That first game, I think he was rushed back too fast, made a mistake or two. But before that, just like Leno, was keeping us in so many games, was doing so well. And for me, has been up there as one of our best players of all season, even though he's missed a huge chunk of it. So got to be Gabriel on the second one. For me, it's probably between, Bailey and Maguire, maybe. I mean, Maguire, he's had a few dodgy moments, and I know for his price tag, he has kind of let down Man United, just like Pepe at Arsenal. But I think some of his heading abilities and things like that it probably just nudges him into the starting 11, but it's hard.
Ruben, Maguire disappointed you guys?
Maguire, I think when he plays with Lindelof, we sit back because Lindelof and Maguire are both very slow. So when we play Maguire and Lindelof, we sit back, fullback come back. Matic and Fred and McTominay, they sit back, and then Bruno can't get anything to Martial and Rashford and Cavani and Greenwood because he's starved because we're playing such a deep line. But when you play Maguire with Bale, everything transforms. It goes forward. The fullbacks go forward. It creates more chances for Bruno to play it to Martial, Rashford, Cavani, Greenwood. So I think when you play Maguire with a fast centre back like Gabriel, I think he would be a better player. And I think Maguire with his heading ability, I think he's streets ahead of Bay and Twansebe. I know Bay would put his body on his line, but he's made out of glass. He is very, very, very injury prone. Very injury prone. I think he's too risky to play, and he could get injured at any point.
Yeah, let's try to test again. Let's test with test again. Can you hear us now? Still nothing? Man, I feel so bad. I really wanted you guys on, but yeah, it's gone again. So for me, I definitely have. So who are you two again, Thomas?
I was going to go for Gabriel and Bailey.
Gabriel and Maguire.
No. Well,
It's a tough one.
Gabriel and Bailey.
Okay, and Ruben?
I go Gabriel and Maguire because I think Maguire's got the heading ability, and he's captain of Man United. But should he really have that captain's armband? I don't think he should.
Shouldn't. Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, but
same with us. Yeah,
he's got quite a lot of height. I think he'd be good. I think he'd be good next to. I think he'd just look different next to Gabriel because Gabriel's very fast and strong, isn't he? So I think he'd be good with Gabriel.
Told you I'd agree with you somewhere. I agree with you this time, Gabriel and Maguire. So we've gone for Gabriel, Maguire, and Cedric surprising, and then Leno keeper left back. We're gonna ask the subscribers, and then midfield time. A lot of midfielders again. There are two holding midfielders there. United have had a lot of different options there. We have Partey, we have Ceballos, Xhaka, we have McTominay, we have Pogba, Fred. Who would be your two, Ruben? I'll start with you.
Well, let's just start off. McTominay, just pretend he's not there. He goes backwards like most of the time. Silly tackles, silly positions. I just don't like him. I do like Fred very much, but I don't think he gets into this team. Pogba, I really, really do rate Pogba. I know he's been linked to Madrid and Juventus and PSG and big teams like that. But I think he has picked the form up from when he's been rumoured to move. I think he's had his injuries, and I think that Pogba, if he wants to, he's come back to Manchester United. He was at Man United. He left to go to Juventus. He came back to win something, to win the Premier League, and he's not won that. So I think if we win the Premier League, which I very, very, very highly doubt we will, I think he will leave. But he said he's not signing a contract at Man United, or he's not looking anywhere. He's going to sort all that out at the end of the season. But I think I would take definitely, and I like Thomas Partey as well. I do like Thomas Partey. I think he's very strong, good long balls. Played very well against Newcastle, as you obviously seen as your Arsenal fans. Matic is too slow for me. I do like Xhaka. I think Xhaka's a bit of a passion merchant like Fred and McTominay. But I think on this one, I'm going to go Pogba and Partey. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, you've actually used the right word. I've never had someone using that passion merchant. That's what they are like. They're not a good footballer. Someone like Xhaka is just, I don't know if you like Xhaka, Thomas, but I think he's too all over the place, but he's passionate. He's supposed to be the captain. He has the captaincy leadership, but he messed it up for himself. So who would you go for?
Yeah, I mean, Partey really does complement Xhaka. That's been working over the past couple of games. But out of all of the options here, I'm going to have to agree with Ruben. Partey and Pogba for me as well. They both amazing midfielders. I mean, the way Partey can have 3 defenders at one time all come onto him, and he still manages to get away with the ball is incredible. And Pogba, the same. I mean, his passing and his shooting, 2 great players.
I just don't understand with Pogba. He plays last season before we had the pandemic and everything. It looked like he was going to leave United 100%. And then after
Yeah, I think that
lockdown, he
saved
started
us.
playing well. Yeah, and then played after lockdown, and he played very well, and then ended up staying. And then after a few months again, he doesn't play at all. There are rumors about his
Yeah.
agent, and then now he's at United again. But he has the quality. Do you think he'll stay next season, Ruben?
I think he's going to go in the summer. I don't think he'll go in January. There's only a few days left. I think he
Yeah.
will leave in the summer, and I think we need to buy a centre back in this January. Next few days, don't look like we're going to buy a centre back. So I think he will leave and probably go to Real Madrid. Like his agent said, that he's not happy at Man United before the Leipzig game,
So
and we've
I
crashed out in
agree
the
with you
Champions
guys.
League. Yeah,
Why don't you like McTominay?
he's just, like I said, passion merchant. He just dives into tackles and he's passing out from the back, giving the ball away in dangerous positions. When we're passing out from the back with Maguire and Lindelof, him and Matic, I don't like him in front of Maguire and Lindelof. He'll play when we play against you on Saturday. He'll play Fred and McTominay because he likes the energy, he likes the tenacity of Fred and the passion of McTominay. He likes that, but I'm not keen on that. I'd play Pogba and Fred because I'd play Pogba and Fred or Fred and Donny. But I think in this combined 11, Partey and Pogba for me.
Yeah, I agree with you guys 100%. There's nothing I'm going to disagree with there. And then left wing, Thomas, Aubameyang, Rashford, Martinelli. There's a time Aubameyang and Rashford were actual strikers. These days they play left wing.
This was one of the hardest choices for me. I mean, Martinelli, I wouldn't go for him. I just think he's still a bit too young. I know Rashford is still very young, but Martinelli, I don't think he's ready to kind of get into this, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I'd have to stick with our captain, Aubameyang. I mean, I know he's had a drop in form recently, but he got back after that Newcastle game, 2 fabulous goals. I mean, it's just unfortunate he's had that problem with his mum recently, so he's had to be dropped again. But hopefully he's back for Saturday, potentially. And like before that, he was carrying our team. I mean, the FA Cup run, that was pretty much all because of him.
Yeah. True. Ruben, how about you? I really like Rashford, by the way. I think he's amazing.
I want to go to Rashford, but I don't know if I'd play a Rashford on the left and maybe put Aubameyang up top. It's just hard because I really, really do rate Aubameyang. But I'm gonna have to go with Rashford. I just love the guy. He's really good in 1v1s. 1v1, he could sit anybody down. You should see him. He's fantastic at 1v1s. Absolutely brilliant. I think that on his day he's better than Sterling and Sancho. I know you may disagree with me there, but when he's running at somebody's back four, they're in danger. But I think I'm excited to say what you react to my what I think the score prediction is going to be. But I'm going to go with Rashford on this one.
Yeah. I can't wait for that. I wish we could already get to that stage already, but yeah, I can't wait for that. But yeah, I agree. I see what you're saying about having Aubameyang up front, but yeah, we have so many other options up front, both teams again. So Rashford, Aubameyang, are you tempted to go to Rashford, Thomas?
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying there. You know, he is good on one-on-ones, but so is Aubameyang. I mean,
yeah, he is.
Especially that one against Newcastle the other day. He had to run down the whole left side himself pretty much after that fabulous Partey pass. And still managed the composure and everything and still got into the top corner. I mean, goals in the FA Cup run that as well. I mean, that one against Chelsea in the final, the way he kind of got it past one defender, then chipped the keeper.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to stick with Aubameyang. But I can see where you're coming about Rashford because he's also really good.
Okay, so if you're basing it on this season, I think I'm going to go for Rashford. Not only has he helped kids outside the pitch, but yeah, he's been brilliant for almost the entire season. Like, this is the guy that I fear most. I actually fear him more than Bruno in this game because I think his pace, if you're not careful, that goal he scored against Brighton away where he passed like 6 players and then cut back again and shot it. Very, very good. So I'm going to give you this one again, Ruben. I'm going to agree with Rashford. And then the number 10 position, We
have
have
to have a debate.
Bruno.
Do we have
We
to have a
have
debate about this?
we have Bruno, Smith Rowe, and Willian. No, we are not going to have any debate. Believe me. Who would you go for? Ruben?
Me? I think it's a tight one, but I think Bruno might just edge this one a tiny little bit.
Tiny little bit. Okay, Thomas? I know
Well,
Smith Rowe's been okay.
hopefully, if we do have this debate again in 5 years, we could be going with Smith Rowe. But for now, I mean, the form Fernandez has been on recently is amazing, and I know lots of people, including myself at the beginning of the season, were calling him penalty merchants and all sorts of names, but he's just proved to be an absolute brilliant purchase by United. Such a good move.
Very, very good. Very right. I still don't understand how there was no other team that was going for him at that time. No. I don't understand how he's very, very good. Literally everything goes through him for United. Like if he's not there, they have to bring him in to get a goal like West Ham away. They wouldn't have won that game if Bruno never came in. So Ruben is not as close as you think. Bruno is miles ahead of Willian, and for Smith Rowe is still very young. So Bruno, he does not have that say in a game like the way Bruno has. So we'll give you Bruno on this one again. And then on the right side, Thomas, we have Pepe, we have Saka, we have Greenwood, we have Daniel James.
Easy one for me. Got to be Bukayo Saka. I mean, Daniel James, he hasn't really shone this season. Greenwood, I know it's like the Greenwood and Saka or Greenwood and Martinelli debate, which is a close one. And of course, Pepe's there as well. But apart from the last game where he played out on the left, he hasn't looked too good either. So Saka for me all day long. Again, an absolutely brilliant footballer. The crosses he can get in the tight positions he manages to get in as well. The way he can just go round the defence and easily manage to still get it into the box when there's about 3 defenders in front of him. It's incredible.
Yeah, that is Saka showing you the love from Thomas for those interesting comments on him. So Ruben, I mean, there's a time Saka and Greenwood were being compared until now, basically. So who do you prefer yourself? I
absolutely love Saka. I think he's a fantastic footballer. I wish he played for Man United. I don't say that about many rival teams, but I wish he played for Man United. Daniel James.
Can you say that again?
I wish Saka played for Man United.
I really want to clip that and put it outside there. Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah.
Daniel James, basically, it's just like having a sprinter. Just stick him on the pitch, and then that's all he does. He's got no final ball. He's got no football intelligence. You don't know where to pass the ball on. He just has no. I don't know the word to describe his performance in games. He's just pace. That's one word. And with Greenwood, I think he's good talent. I think he's struggled. Struggled a lot. Obviously, his friends committed suicide recently, but I just don't know what's going on with Greenwood. But I think he'll get back to his form. He just needs to a bit of a restart. But Pepe. I thought Pepe was going to come in and be fantastic.
Pepe was going to come in?
I thought Pepe was going to come into your team and be absolutely fantastic. But something's happened. I just don't know what's happened with him. I don't know if he's a £72 million signing, if he's a £50 million signing, if he's 30 million. I just don't know what's going on with Nicolas Pepe. I thought he'd be a great player. You've seen glimpses of him. He scored the other day. I'm just not too sure about him. But I don't think I'd put him into this. I think Saka goes straight in.
Straight in. They said that time lucky. Let's try again with tests. Can you hear us now?
I think right now, when it comes to the right wing for Manchester United, we are that's a position where it needs strengthening and we are struggling. So for me, if we're going to be talking about the right wing, whose right wing is there? Arsenal or Man U's, and you've seen Man U's right wing lately. You've already got right wingers that are doing well for the club, and that's a position you sorted out, you prioritized, and right now, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer like we've said, Sancho, all that Sancho saga. Like there was rumors Sancho was going to come to United, and he wanted a right winger because he knew Rashford's not a right winger. He knew Anthony Martial can play on the left, but he's not a right winger. Greenwood can play on the right, but he's not someone he can always be relying on. But Dan James, like Ruben said, he's just like putting a sprinter on the pitch. So for me, it's got to be Saka. He's probably the best youngster in the Premier League at the moment this season. And
along with Phil Foden.
Yeah, along with Phil Foden. Saka is just fantastic. Which position does he play? Let's not like he can play left back. He can play centre mid. He can play you can probably put him up front and he'd still be getting goals and assists. So either way, Saka's into the team. So yeah, Saka.
Can we do that? Can we put Saka on the right side, left side on this combined 11? We put his name 4 times because he literally can't play every single position. I really like him. I'm really disgusted that the Wi-Fi didn't work out, but I'll try and get you guys on together again some other time. But yeah, let's just, since you're here, let's do a quick recap on it. So Test, who would be your goalkeeper, Leno or De Gea?
It's got to be De Gea. Got to be De Gea.
Okay, I'll put that one also on the chat because I really want to know people's opinion. And then left back, Tierney or Shaw?
Tierney. But I don't think Tierney is miles better than Shaw because they're both on really good form.
Okay,
so you were gassing Shaw up the other day, Tess.
He's come back to his memories. He's seen the light. He's seen the light of Tierney being better. So right back, Bellerin or Cedric or Wan-Bissaka?
Are we basing this on current form?
Yeah, this season.
I'd have to go Cedric. Because the last couple of games have been absolutely fantastic.
So Thomas, he agrees with you on Cedric. And then who'd be a centre-backs?
Maguire and Gabriel.
Maguire and Gabriel, so same as all of us. And then in the middle, Ruben does not like McTominay. Who would you go for in the middle?
I don't like McTominay either. Too reckless. He's not good with his tackles. Like last time when we played Arsenal, McTominay he couldn't handle the smoke from Partey. Partey just bodied McTominay. He couldn't handle the smoke. Yeah. So for me, I only think if we're talking about midfielders, only one Arsenal midfielder will make it into that midfield. And I'd say it'd probably be Pogba, Partey, and Bruno in the number 10.
Same as us. I'm really surprised. No one even mentioned Sabas. Is he that bad, Thomas?
No, I mean, I don't think he's that bad. And we've seen that in a couple of games. But at the moment, he's not really getting played. We've seen, as I mentioned earlier, Partey and Xhaka working really well. So he's not really getting any chances. And honestly, I think come the end of the season, he'll be back at Real Madrid.
Okay, so he's basically gone for the same with us, but this is where I wanted your opinion. Test Aubameyang, Martinelli, or Rashford?
All right, then we're basing it on current form. Aubameyang scored 3 goals against Newcastle. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Cavani's played against Southampton, a team that's knocked you out the FA Cup, the cup that you're reigning. Came off the bench, got 2 goals and an assist. So for me, it's got to be Rashford on this one because he can do anything. On and off the pitch, he can do anything. He's 23 years of age. And for me, he's the future of Manchester United. Like, he's either Rashford goal, Bruno assist, or Bruno goal, Rashford assist. So it's got to be Rashford for me.
You see why, Thomas, we can't lose this game on the weekend because of people like Test. I really want to beat Manchester United. I really don't like them. So, and then on the right, Saka, you said Saka definitely. And then up front, I know you guys have not liked Martial recently. So is it going to be Cavani, Martial, Nketiah, or Lacazette? Who would you go for? Let's start with you. Let's start with you, Ruben.
Right, let's do the process of elimination. So, let's start with Nketiah. No.
Not for you. Not for anyone, I'm guessing. Yeah.
No. And then who else do we have? Martial and Cavani.
Yeah.
Martial, his work rate is not good at all. I think he just walks around the pitch sometimes. Like yesterday, I'm sure he just doesn't play with a smile on his face. He always looks sad. Looks like he's just He just looks like he's lost his mojo a bit. I think he needs to get back to scoring goals, and I think he needs, when he gets goals, he gets confidence. Like when he scores, he does score in abundances. But I'm gonna have to go with Cavani on this one. But Cavani, he's getting old. He used to be one of the best centre forwards in the world. He was up there when he's prime. He played for PSG. But he's getting on now. But his work rate is fantastic. If Cavani loses the ball against Arsenal, he will run back and he will retrieve it. I don't know if you were watching the Burnley game the other day, but he lost the ball and he came back and retrieved it. And Bruno did it as well. Bruno did like a 30-meter sprint and went and gone to tackle the guy that he's won the ball off. And the work rate of a couple of these players in the Man United squad is good. But I think it's going to be interesting to see what my score predictions are. I'd like to see your reaction because it's not what you think.
Thomas,
so
surely it has
Cavani.
Thomas, surely it has to be Nketiah, right? Surely.
Well, it's not going to be Martial. I mean, his defending yesterday was atrocious. I mean, the way he just kind of stuck his foot out, he couldn't be bothered at all. I mean, it was mostly his fault for that goal, the second goal they scored to win the game.
Yeah.
Nketiah, he's just not good enough for Arsenal. I mean, lots of people are saying send him out on loan, but I think he's had enough chances. He's played in the Cup, he's played in the Europa League, and still he's just not good enough. So I don't know why we're trying to keep him over Balogun. So sell for him. Lacazette and Cavani, it's close for me. Both of them quite good work rate. I mean, Cavani's been on form at the moment, kind of same with Lacazette. He's been scoring goals pretty much every game. I mean, he missed that chance against Southampton to put us in front, but still, I'm going to have to go with Lacazette, but close between them two. But the other two, no, nothing.
So, Test, there's a time Martial was playing as a left winger. Why did you guys decide to put him as a striker? Because you guys were comparing him to Thierry Henry. My goodness, Thierry Henry, the guy who made us support Arsenal. So why did he have to switch to forward, centre forward?
Well, so I think we switched him to centre forward because I think when they saw Martial grow up, they thought that he was like a prolific number 9, and they probably saw him scoring goals, winning golden boots and that. But I don't think he's that type of player anymore. He's not the player that's going to guarantee you to get a golden boot. I still think he's a player that can get you maybe 20 goals a season because he did it last season, 20 goals a season. I still have faith in him, but I don't think he should. Martial is a player that if he gets 3 goals against Sheffield, he thinks he can get goals against anyone. Goals give Martial confidence, and for me, we shouldn't sell Martial. He's just not finding his rhythm anymore. He's finding his rhythm anymore. So I think we just put him up front because we thought he was going to be like a prolific striker, but I don't think he isn't anymore.
So who would you put up front?
So up front, I've just got 2 words: El Matador. It's got to be El Matador. Yeah, the thing I do like Lacazette. I do. Yeah, he turns up in the big games. He's always there for you when the Aubameyang isn't. Yeah, but it's got to be Matador. We started before he came into the club, because there was loads of transfer saga during the summer transfer window. Loads. Yeah. We started pushing Cavani saying, "Oh, he's not good," etc., etc. He's old. He's not going to be any good. But now, he's like Ruben said, his work rate's fantastic. He can lose the ball and they start counter-attacking in our half. He'll win the ball back. He's strong and he's experienced it all. And he knows when the mistake's going to happen. He's always there at the right time. So for me, Cavani's got to be there, and not Lacazette.
The United fans have decided. So that's another one I'm going to put as a poll. So Leno and De Gea, we didn't agree. I wanted Wan-Bissaka at right back, but you 2 went for Cedric. You, Test, and Thomas went for Cedric. Left back, we've agreed on Tierney, even though Ruben thinks Shaw's been okay, which I actually do agree. Gabriel Maguire, you're okay with that. Pogba, Partey, we're okay with that. On the left, Aubameyang, Rashford. I did go for Rashford, so we'll give Rashford. On the right, definite Saka. Number 10, definite Bruno. And then up front, Cavani or Lacazette. So Cavani or Lacazette and Leno or De Gea. I'm going to put those in the chat. I'm going to send you guys the results. But yes, he's been talking about it all day. So Ruben, what's your prediction for the game?
Are you ready?
I don't know. Do you need a drum roll or something?
I think that Manchester United will lose this game 2-1.
A realistic Manchester United fan. It seems like Tess is not agreeing with that. What did you go for?
You're telling me we've been competing for a year at home, away from home, and you're telling me with the likes of Cavani, Luke Shaw, Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, we can go out there and lose that game. This is
we did it to Sheffield United. So, and Arsenal have got they got Aubameyang, they got Lacazette, they got Saka, they got Partey, they got Xhaka, Gabriel, Leno's been on form, Tini. I don't think we'll be able to beat these.
No, but the thing is, this game, I can't even lie. This game's got draw written all over it. Draw. I think it could be
1-0 or 1-0, like 2-1.
I think it will be 1-1, Manchester United. 1-1.
So Tess, I don't know if this stats will help you. I was doing a match preview right now, and since we moved to the Emirates Stadium in 2006, Arsenal has won 7 games. United have won 4 games, and there've been 3 draws. So it's really rare that there's a draw at the Emirates Stadium between the two teams. And in the last those games at the Emirates Stadium, we've scored 21 goals and conceded 15. But yeah, you do mention all those players, Ruben, but don't forget we also have Xhaka, we also have Nketiah, you guys also have McTominay. So anything, no, I'm talking about the ones that are not very good, the ones that you forgot to mention. So anything could happen. What's your prediction, Thomas?
I'd love for it to be a win, but I'm going to have to agree. I mean, I think this game also has got drawn over it. I'm not going to go for a low-scoring game. I think it will still be 2-2, as both attacks have been pretty much on fire lately. But I can't see us getting out on top, although fingers crossed we do, because it will be incredible for the club.
I don't like losing this game to United. I don't like losing it. So, yeah, my prediction was going to be both teams to score a lot of goals. So I'm going to go for Arsenal 3 and United 2. But yeah, I'm not going to be surprised if it ends as a draw, as Test says. But if we win it, as Ruben says, I'll be very happy. And then we are also welcoming you to become an Arsenal fan. It looks like you really like Saka and Partey. Anytime you want to become an Arsenal fan, the January transfer window is open. We'll sign you. So this was supposed to be 20 minutes, but it's going to 37 minutes. But no problem. They had a lot to say. So Arsenal fan reviews, your channel, give it a shout out.
Yeah, Arsenal fan reviews on YouTube. I do daily videos on transfer news in general, match reactions, academy reactions, and all sorts.
Yeah, and then for Ruben and Test, scrolling down there some at the bottom, GGMU TV. I don't know what content is coming there. So Ruben, what content is going to be on your channel?
So we do match reactions, match previews. We have Ruby Red shows on a Saturday. That's transfer news. We have Test transfer Tuesdays. That's transfer news. And if there's any breaking news in the week, we'll do that. And we have if we have friends that support Arsenal or Liverpool or Chelsea, if we're playing them, then we'll get them on the show. We'll get a special guest on. We do upload quite a lot. We only started last week, and we've just tried to upload as much as we can. We'll be uploading this week for many more weeks to come.
Test, how about you? Sorry, didn't get you on for long. I'll try again next time. Anyway, they need to follow you.
So yeah, we just do upload transfer news, transfer saga, any rumors like today with the Twanzebe and Martial racial abuse. We'll probably go upload and start talking about and express our opinions and our thoughts. So basically, just a fan channel where you express your opinion and your thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah, and
awesome,
that's
guys.
GGMU TV.
Yeah, I'll put the links as the first 2 links, Arsenal fan reviews and GGMU TV in the description. Thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it. I really hope we win this game, and I'll be bragging to you if we win this game. So thank you guys for coming on, and thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you comment De Gea or Leno. You make sure you comment Aubameyang or Rashford. Thank you for watching. Keep staying safe, and I'll catch up with you guys later.